These are some of my favourite products to replace dairy across the menu, from desserts to savoury. These products here will save you and make it possible to make each meal you make incredibly delicious and familiar without any dairy at all. I'm going to start over here with something called Cara Coconut Cream. This is the best coconut cream I've ever tasted. It's also far more economical because this litre is as low as $5 if you find it in the right place. Long life, so buy 10 when you find it and you'll never need canned coconut cream again. This product is a lot better for one because it is homogenized, which means that the fat and the water and the oil particles have all been combined, meaning that from here to about here is pure coconut cream. So we're not getting those layers that we get with a can. We've got oil, cream, and then all that water which we're paying for, which we may not really need. We get all that beautiful cream at a perfect silky consistency. This is the way to go for coconut cream. Secondly, I have coconut yogurt. So there's no need to buy dairy yogurt in this day and age when we can buy something called coconut yogurt, which tastes fantastic and contains the same probiotics as regular yogurt. This is my favourite brand. It's by Community Co. I find it to be sour and thick like Greek yogurt and a little bit less watery and starchy than some other brands. In terms of cheese, there are a lot of options these days, which is great, and for a standard cheddar to put in something like a toasted sandwich, I find this She's mature cheddar to be quite good. I do think though that this style of vegan cheese really is best melted, so give this a go in a toasty or mixed in with baked beans, but I wouldn't recommend having it just raw on its own. There are, however, some fantastic gourmet vegan cheeses coming onto the market these days which are perfect for your next cheese board. In terms of milks, I like to buy the Woolies or Coles own brand organic soy milks because, one, they are certified Australian organic. This symbol here truly does mean that they are organic. When you see that, you've got a pretty good guarantee. This is also only $1.60. And compared to other soy milks, that's extremely good value. It's thick, it's creamy. Now, talking about plant-based milks in terms of which ones to buy, my preference is soy, and this is why. When you buy soy milk, you're buying a product that is far more whole. And what I mean by that is this and other soy milks have around 15 to 17% actual soybean in the ingredients, whereas almond and rice milk have 2 or lower % actual whole ingredients. So they're going to make up for that with a lot of thickeners and stabilizers. Whereas the soy milk, it's whole in the first place, it's white, thick and creamy. And soy is a fantastic food, high in protein, very high in calcium, and it has been keeping the Asian population very healthy for a very long time. Okay, this is SILKIN tofu. It also says here slightly firm or classic. It really is a bit of a trial and error thing with tofu. Don't go just on what it says, you kind of need to feel it out for yourself. But a silken or slightly firm tofu like this one is actually an incredible ricotta replacement. Now, you may not have heard of that, and I wish they'd advertised that on the packaging because to use this purely as tofu, I feel is a bit of a waste. There's so much potential to tofu, so much more you can do with it, and ricotta is just one of those things. So if you mash this up with a fork, you will get the exact ricotta consistency that you want for something like a spinach and ricotta pie. Secondly, if you puree this in a blender, you're going to get an exact quiche filling replica. So obviously you're going to want to help that along with a bit of seasoning, nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, some herbs, that kind of thing. But the fundamental texture of a quiche filling can come from something as simple as SILKIN tofu. And that way you're getting a quiche with no saturated fat, no cholesterol and no cruelty. A great option. Let's talk about butter. This is the best vegan butter in the world. I was absolutely ecstatic when I found this product and my life has changed ever since because it means that baking and toast and all the things we love butter for can remain exactly the same experience. So a fantastic product made in Denmark, the country, which is not really a surprise because they are very ahead with these sort of things. It's certified organic. It only has a handful of ingredients, and none of those ingredients are numbers or stabilizers or weird things like that. It's even coloured with a splash of carrot juice to make it that little bit orange. So highly recommend this product. If you haven't had it yet, it really will change your food experience. Nuttelex is a great plan B, and it's something I use for baking because it is slightly cheaper than this. However, this isn't that expensive compared to regular organic butter, and it is well worth it. It is, however, good to have Nuttelex as an option, and good for, as I say, cakes or savoury dishes as starting off the dish, you know, frying onions and that sort of thing. So great to have that as well. Have it all on hand if you can. So I hope that has helped you complete your pantry or your fridge with beautiful vegan dairy products. And at the end of the day, I'll just say, if we can live a life without harming others and harming mothers, which is what is required to make dairy, why wouldn't we?